What's up guys, Broscarf here, and today we're back with another Fire Emblem Friday. Today's character being Donnel, or Donnie, from Fire Emblem Awakening. Now, Fire Emblem Awakening is a game from the 3DS that has saved the franchise. Hey, I said that sentence, now we're done with that. Anyway, Fire Emblem Awakening, I like that game. It's not my favorite of the series. It has some good stuff and it has some bad stuff. There's a lot of games. I like the support system, that you can just get the supports, yada yada, you can get them in your home menu, that you don't have to do that on the maps, and they're more fleshed out than the one in the previous entry at least, like already done. Shadow Dragon didn't have any. They're not the best supports ever. I mean, you're like, hey, I don't know, carrots? Fuck, I don't know. But there's some very nice supports in it that flesh out the characters a bit much, and I'm really appreciative of it. It also has child characters, and it did it kind of okay-ish with the time travel. I mean, time travel is always wonky, but hey, time travel, you know it. So it kind of makes sense, I suppose, ish. Maybe. But I don't like child characters that much. They're good. Like, they're very good units, because they get buffed in stats. You can make them good by being like, hey, I want you to have this skill and whatnot, and prepping them. But I'm not a huge fan of the concept in general, especially in Awakening. I mean, Fates does it way worse, but we'll get to that when we do a first Fates video. But yeah, that's that. Main antagonist, your final antagonist at least, horrible, plain bad. I'll tell you right now why. If you don't want to hear it, then don't listen, I don't know. Grima is dumb, in general, because when you set your freaking series in an existing universe, and you're like, hey, it's a bad dragon from Fire Emblem, from the actual freaking place where Marth resides, I'm gonna be like, hey, Medius? Again? I mean, you did always say you would never really disappear. They're like, Grima. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And they don't explain it. Ever. Stupid. And then you're like, oh, well, it's... Does this mean it's... what was his name? Dolma? That explains why my voice is weird. From like, what's it, Dolma? I don't know if that's his name from. Fire Emblem Valencia. Echoes. Gaiden. Excuse me. But now it's just some random fucking dragon. By the way, his entire fucking backstory gets like revealed in a different game, which is the next one, which is a remake of Gaiden, which is Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valencia. Like that game. I mean, I like that game. I sneeze. I like that game. It's like an extra part of the fucking game that gives you like a Grima mission, and it gives so much exposure. I'm like, dude, it made Grima like a way better villain. And then, but in fucking Awakening, it's just like, I am a big evil dragon. Fear me. Anyway, enough about Awakening on its own. Let's talk about the unit we're drawing, and I'm really far ahead in doing so. Donnel. Donnel is a villager when you get him. I think that's his class anyway. It's been a while since I played Awakening. It's like, hey, you want the worst class in the game? Yeah, take it. It's like a trainee unit. You need to train him for it to become good, which, according to some people, means he's bad because he has bad bases. Donnel is not necessarily bad. Actually, he can become really good, but all Awakening units can become good. He grows decently. Pretty good. I like that his introducing chapter and his recruitment chapter has not just talk to him and recruit him, but talk to him. I think he starts in the army, and then he has to level up once in the chapter for him to actually be recruited. I don't like that kind of thing. I really do. I know that I remember that I saw that they were like some characters might be harder to recruit than others, and then the entire game is just no, fam. Characters are almost not hard to recruit at all. Like, I get that some child characters are like iffy, but man, who the hell cares, right? Child characters, dumb. The last time I played Fire Emblem Awakening, I played Lunatic mode, and I finished that. I'm very impressed. That's like my best accomplishment because it was harder than like Radiant Dawn on like the hardest difficulty, which I also did with like Vika. Jesus Christ, but really hard. And Lunatic Plus is bullshit because that's just like, hey, you want the Lunatic mode? Yeah, okay, let's just give enemies crazy skills. I'm like, dude, the fuck. I'm sorry. Gives a little bit of a character to this video. Oscar's sick. Or ill, or however you would say it. But yeah, Donnel, villager, trainee basically. Very good growth. He does become pretty good. Everybody knows that the ladle is his personal weapon. You know, the terrible weapons are also his personal weapons. If he like, first you give him the log, right? But then you're like, I want to make him like a hero. So you give him the tree branch and the ladle. But he really feels like more of a ladle person, so you also give him the warrior class, and then you're like, I'm gonna give him the slack bow. But the ladle is really his true passion. You gotta give him that ladle. Ladle is his best weapon, his preferable weapon, his personal item, and you can't deny it. And if you don't agree with my statement, you're wrong. Anyway, he has some pretty nice classes. He has, like, as I said, access to hero and warrior, which can give him counter and soul. I don't remember if can you get him to mercenary? I think you can. Mercenary also gains arms drift, I think, which is one of my favorite skills in the game, because when weapons break, they suck. Because they're broken, you can't use them anymore. But if you give them like 50 fucking luck, then nothing breaks. You can do that using the DLC fucking skill that gives your unit like +10 in every cat. And automatically make it like the best freaking skill in the game. DC, by the way, way too much. Didn't buy. I bought like 2 or 3, I think, because they got me like the Dread Fighter, the fucking Bride, and that skill I was just talking about. I don't know if that's the same DLC. It's like 1 pack. I don't remember. Way too much DLC in that fucking game. Whatever. Donnel, you know, he does the damage. He's fun. He's very fun to train, I find. With a lot of bad units, they're very fun to train if they can hit. And when they become good, it really feels good. And Donnel's really like one of the prime cases because he becomes really good. But you know, lunatic mode, you can't do Donnel with lunatic mode. I had like my unit, Robin. I had made a mistake because I did make her female, but I didn't actually pair her up with Crom. Because I was like, I want 2 good units. I want to have Crom and something else. I mean, my unit and then Crom. Mistake. Don't do that. I also had Longku, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, so I don't even care. And Shashit, which was very nice as well, like speed and power. Good combo. And then I had Jerome, I think. Child character, I know. But you're really lacking characters in lunatic mode. And I didn't grind. I think I did 1 extra level, but it was way late in the game because the fucking monsters in that game were meh powerful. So what else am I gonna do about that? I'm really talking about Donnel. I forgot his entire personality. He's probably like just a farm kid. I think it is. As I said, Awakening. It's been a long fucking while, my dude. Actually, and now I'm listening to Conquest, and I really want to replay the game. But there's like 3 save slots, and you have like my first save slot, which has a couple 100 hours on it for just grinding for supports, unlike normal mode. Then you have the second, which is my first hard mode, which is the one I think I will replay on that save. And then you have my Lunatic run, which I'm too proud of to delete. Lunatic plus bullshit. But yeah, Jesus Christ, that's the video already over. I talked nothing about Donnel, but hey, whatever, he's a fucking training unit, you can use him, he gets pretty good if you use him, but otherwise not. Great video, I know. Anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment which Fire Emblem unit you want me to draw and whatever. Bye-bye. That's what I said.